Have you ever met someone who seems to have it all? Luxury cars, designer clothes, and exotic vacations, but something doesn't quite add up? They might be what we call fake rich. In today's world, appearances can be deceiving. Many people feel pressured to look wealthy even if they're struggling with debt and financial stress behind the scenes. Understanding the difference between genuine wealth and the illusion of wealth is crucial. It helps us make better financial decisions and avoid the traps of trying to keep up with others. The fake rich often spend more than they earn, rely heavily on credit, and lack proper savings or investment plans. They focus on showing off their wealth rather than building a solid financial foundation. This video will explore 10 signs that someone might be fake rich. By recognizing these signs, you can learn how to spot financial red flags in others and maybe even in yourself. This knowledge is a powerful tool for improving your financial health and achieving true financial freedom. So, let's dive in and uncover the truth behind the facade of fake wealth. The term fake rich refers to people who seem wealthy but aren't financially secure. They often put on a show of wealth by buying expensive items and living a lavish lifestyle. However, their real financial situation may be shaky, with little savings and a lot of debt. Being fake rich is different from truly being wealthy. True wealth means having enough money to cover your needs, save for the future, and handle emergencies without stress. The fake rich focus on looking rich instead of being financially stable. They might drive fancy cars, wear designer clothes, and go on luxurious vacations, but behind the scenes, they could be struggling to pay bills or save for the future. This difference is important because it highlights the value of real financial health over mere appearances. Genuine wealth is about security and freedom, not just flashy possessions. Understanding this concept helps people make smarter choices with their money, focusing on building real wealth rather than just looking the part. By recognizing the signs of being fake rich, we can avoid common financial pitfalls and work towards true financial stability. Sign 1. Living beyond their means. One clear sign of being fake rich is living beyond one's means. This means spending more money than you actually earn. People who do this often buy expensive things like high-end cars, designer clothes, and big houses, even if they can't really afford them. When someone lives beyond their means, they often rely on credit cards and loans to maintain their lifestyle. This can lead to a lot of debt, which becomes hard to manage over time. For example, they might use credit to pay for a vacation or buy the latest gadgets, creating a cycle of spending that's hard to break. The problem with living beyond your means is that it can lead to serious financial trouble. Debt can pile up quickly, leading to high-interest payments and financial stress. It also leaves little room for savings or investing, which are important for future financial security. It's important to budget wisely and spend less than you earn. This means prioritizing needs over wants and being mindful of your financial limits. By doing so, you can build a solid financial foundation and avoid the pitfalls of appearing wealthy without real financial stability. Sign 2. Lack of savings or emergency fund. Savings are important because they provide a financial cushion for unexpected expenses, like medical bills or car repairs. An emergency fund is a special type of savings set aside just for emergencies. People who are fake rich often skip saving money because they are focused on spending to maintain their appearance of wealth. They might buy luxury items and go on expensive vacations instead of putting money away for the future. Without savings, they have no financial safety net to fall back on when unexpected costs arise. Living without savings or an emergency fund can lead to big problems. If an emergency happens, like losing a job or having a major car breakdown, they might have to borrow money or use credit cards, which can create even more debt. This makes it harder to achieve true financial stability. To avoid this sign of being fake rich, it's important to regularly set aside money into savings and build an emergency fund. A good rule of thumb is to have at least 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses saved. This helps ensure you can handle financial surprises without falling into debt. Sign 3. Obsession with brand names and status symbols. A key sign of being fake rich is an obsession with brand names and status symbols. This means people focus a lot on buying expensive brands and luxury items to show off their wealth. They believe that owning these high-end products makes them look successful and important. They might buy the latest designer clothes, fancy watches, or luxury cars, even if they can't really afford them. Their goal is to impress others and fit in with a wealthy lifestyle. This obsession often leads them to spend more money than they have, using credit cards or loans to make these purchases. The problem with focusing on brand names and status symbols is that it doesn't reflect true financial health. While these items may look impressive, they often come with a high cost that can strain finances. Instead of building real wealth through saving and investing, money is spent on items that don't add long-term value. To avoid this trap, it's better to focus on quality and value rather than just brand names. Choosing affordable, high-quality items and avoiding unnecessary luxury purchases can help build genuine financial security. True wealth is not about the brands you wear, but about having financial freedom and... Sign 4. Heavy reliance on debt. Heavy reliance on debt is a clear sign of being fake rich. This means using credit cards, loans, and other forms of borrowing to maintain a lifestyle they can't afford with their income alone. People who depend heavily on debt often do so to buy luxury items, go on expensive vacations, or live in upscale homes. They might charge expensive dinners, designer clothes, or new gadgets to their credit cards without thinking about how they will pay the bills later. They might also take out loans to buy cars or fund other large purchases. While this allows them to enjoy a lavish lifestyle now, it creates a burden of debt that can be difficult to manage. The major problem with relying on debt is that it can lead to financial trouble. Interest charges and fees can quickly add up, making it hard to pay off the debt. This can result in a cycle of borrowing more money to pay off existing debt, leading to even greater financial stress and instability. To avoid this issue, it's important to live within your means and use credit wisely. Paying off credit card balances in full each month and avoiding unnecessary loans can help maintain financial health and avoid the pitfalls of appearing wealthy without true financial security. Sign 5. No clear financial goals or plans. People who are truly wealthy often have a plan for their money, like saving for retirement, investing, or setting aside funds for their children's education. In contrast, the fake rich tend to live day to day without thinking about their financial future. Without goals, they might spend money as soon as they get it, focusing on immediate pleasures rather than long-term security. They may not have a budget, a savings plan, or any investments. This lack of planning means they are not building a stable financial foundation. They might splurge on a new car or a luxury vacation without considering how these expenses fit into their overall financial picture. This approach can lead to financial problems because there is no roadmap guiding their spending and saving decisions. To avoid this sign of being fake rich, it's important to set clear financial goals and make a plan to achieve them. This might include creating a budget, setting savings targets, and investing for the future. By having a clear financial plan, you can ensure your money is working for you, helping to build true wealth and financial security over time. Sign 6. Inconsistent income sources. Having inconsistent income sources is another sign of being fake rich. This means their earnings are not stable or reliable, making it hard to maintain financial security. People with inconsistent income might depend on freelance work, commissions, or irregular jobs that don't provide a steady paycheck. They might make a lot of money one month and very little the next. This can make it difficult to budget, save, or plan for the future because they never know exactly how much money they will have. They might struggle to cover regular expenses like rent, bills, and groceries when their income fluctuates. Relying on inconsistent income can lead to financial stress and instability. It's harder to save money or build an emergency fund when you're not sure how much you'll earn each month. This can also make it challenging to qualify for loans or mortgages, as lenders prefer borrowers with steady income. To avoid this sign of being fake rich, it's helpful to seek more stable income sources or create a plan to manage variable income better. This could include setting aside extra earnings during high-income months to cover expenses during leaner times. Building multiple streams of income, such as part-time jobs or passive income sources, can also help create more financial stability. Sign 7. Prioritizing appearances over substance. This means focusing more on looking wealthy than on actually being financially secure. People who do this often spend a lot of money on things that make them look rich, like luxury cars, designer clothes, and expensive gadgets, without paying attention to their true financial health. For instance, they might choose to buy a flashy car instead of saving for an emergency fund or investing in their future. They may also spend a lot on high-end clothes and accessories to impress others, even if it means going into debt. This focus on appearances can lead to financial problems because they are not building real wealth or stability. Prioritizing appearances can also create a false sense of security. They might feel successful because they look the part, but without solid financial foundations, they are at risk of financial difficulties. This approach can also lead to stress and anxiety, as keeping up appearances can be costly and unsustainable in the long run. To avoid this sign of being fake rich, it's important to focus on substance over style. This means prioritizing financial goals like saving, investing, and reducing debt over buying things just to look good. True financial success comes from making smart, long-term decisions that build real wealth and security, not just from looking rich on the outside. Sign 8. Lack of diversified investments. This means putting all your money into one type of investment instead of spreading it across different areas to reduce risk. People who are truly wealthy often have a variety of investments, such as stocks, bonds, real estate, and savings accounts, to protect their wealth. Someone who is fake rich might invest all their money in one stock or only in real estate. While this can seem profitable if the investment does well, it's very risky because if that one investment fails, they could lose a lot of money. Diversifying investments means putting money into different types of assets. So if one investment loses value, others might still perform well, balancing the overall risk. Having a diversified investment portfolio helps build true financial security because it spreads the risk and increases the chances of steady returns. It also shows a smart approach to managing money, focusing on long-term growth and stability rather than quick, high-risk gains. To avoid this sign of being fake rich, it's important to diversify your investments. This could include a mix of stocks, bonds, mutual funds, real estate, and savings. By spreading your investments, you can protect your wealth and work towards building a stable and secure financial future. Diversification is a key strategy for achieving real financial health and avoiding the pitfalls of over-reliance on a single investment. Sign 9. High exposure to financial risk. This means taking big financial gambles without having a safety net in place. People who are truly wealthy usually manage their risks carefully to protect their assets, while the fake rich might invest heavily in high-risk ventures hoping for quick returns. Someone might put a large portion of their money into a risky stock, a new business, or speculative real estate without considering what could happen if the investment fails. They may also lack insurance or other protections to guard against potential losses. This approach can lead to significant financial trouble if things don't go as planned. The problem with high exposure to financial risk is that it can lead to large losses and financial instability. Without a balanced approach, these individuals are vulnerable to market changes, economic downturns, or business failures. This can quickly deplete their wealth and create financial stress. To avoid this sign of being fake rich, it's important to manage financial risks wisely. This includes diversifying investments, having adequate insurance, and not putting all your money into high-risk ventures. A balanced approach helps protect your wealth and ensures long-term financial stability. Building real wealth involves careful planning and risk management, not just chasing high returns without considering the potential downsides. Sign 10. Lack of financial literacy. A lack of financial literacy is a strong sign of being fake rich. Financial literacy means understanding how money works, including budgeting, saving, investing, and managing debt. People who are truly wealthy usually have good financial knowledge or seek advice to make smart money decisions. In contrast, the fake rich often lack this understanding and make poor financial choices. Someone who is fake rich might not know how to create a budget, invest wisely, or understand the terms of a loan. They may spend without thinking about the future or take on high-interest debt without understanding the long-term impact. This lack of knowledge can lead to financial mistakes that jeopardize their financial stability. Without financial literacy, it's easy to fall into traps like overspending, accumulating debt, or missing out on investment opportunities. This can prevent them from building real wealth and achieving financial security. To avoid this sign of being fake rich, it's important to learn the basics of personal finance. This includes understanding how to budget, save, invest, and manage debt effectively. Seeking financial education through books, courses, or financial advisors can also help improve financial literacy. Being knowledgeable about money is crucial for making informed decisions and building true wealth over time. Financial literacy is a key component of financial health and long-term success. By recognizing the difference between appearing rich and being financially secure, you can avoid the pitfalls of the fake rich and work towards genuine financial freedom. These steps will help you build true wealth and achieve long-term financial stability. Remember, real success is measured by financial security and peace of mind, not just by appearances. Make smart choices today to secure a prosperous future.